Watch your mailbox if you are a Social Security beneficiary, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, and SSI. I have the details for you here in the video and what you will be receiving in just a matter of days. Let's get into it and talk through the details. Now, super fast here, I just want to throw this out there. We're only down to a matter of just a few days. If you are currently on Medicare, please do yourself a massive favor. It would be a massive disservice if you don't do this. This is for you. Please take action like literally right now today. But annual enrollment for Medicare wraps up here in just a few days. On Sunday, annual enrollment ends. If you have not called to get a free review, please do that literally right now today. There's a phone number right there for you. It is 100% for free. Please call them and just have a quick call with somebody. 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. It is 100% for free. They're going to ask you a couple quick questions. Yes, it's a real human. They're going to ask you some questions to understand your situation and make sure that you are properly covered for the upcoming year. It is so incredibly important. Even if you love your plan and think that you're on the best plan right now, just call to make sure, okay? Once Monday, the 8th rolls around, it's locked in. You're locked in for the next year, okay? Obviously, there are a couple ways that you could still change. It's not very easy to do, and very few people can do that at that point. My point being is that please just do this for you. Make sure that you are properly covered. I love saving money. I love helping people save money. I'm not going to sit here and try to force you to do something. All I'm saying is this is so vitally important for you, your money, your personal situation, your finances, your benefits, your health care. I mean, it is like so incredibly important. Anyway, there's that phone number. Literally whip out your phone right now and call them if you have not done so. Don't even watch this video right now. If you have not called them, seriously call them right now and then come back to this video. It's that important right now as annual enrollment is ending literally on Sunday in a few days from now, okay? Anyway, please just take advantage of that. And again, they're just going to make sure that you're on the best plan for you and your personal situation. Even if you love your plan, there may be better options. And who knows, your plan may have changed or your personal situation may have changed and it may not be right for you anymore. That's the importance and the power of getting a free review just to make sure that you are properly covered. Literally every single person on Medicare should be doing that right now. 70 million people should be calling that phone number. All right, anyway, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below. Use the word chapter. Let me know how it goes. By the way, the average person saves $1,100, but let me know how it goes. And I would love to give you a shout out in a future video after you talk to them. Just drop that comment down below. Use the word chapter. That's the key word. All right, anyway. So let's talk about what's happening right now. Obviously, early December right here, right now. I know, super weird time of year, but December is incredibly important, as you've seen me and heard me talk about before in other videos over the last several days here. Okay, so anyway, right here, right now is the time of year that I actually kind of enjoy. Reason being is we get that infamous letter from Social Security, which honestly I look forward to each and every year, even though honestly it's kind of annoying. But you're going to be getting this letter from Social Security. Encompassed within the letter is going to be all kinds of details that we want to point out. Okay, number one, it's going to point out your monthly benefit and how much of a raise you're going to be getting exactly because of the COLA. Okay, I know it's not very eventful, but it's something we certainly need to pay attention to because at the end of the day, it's going to show you your benefit, any deductions, and any additions or any adjustments to your benefit. So here's what it's going to lay out for you. It's going to, number one, point out your monthly benefit amount. How much are you going to be getting from Social Security going forward? Next, it's also going to point out any adjustments to your benefit. In other words, the COLA. And it's also going to point out the deduction from the Medicare Part B premium if you're enrolled in Medicare. Now, the vast majority of people on Social Security are also enrolled in Medicare, but some people out there may not be enrolled in Medicare, but again, if you are, obviously it'll be applied, and you'll see exactly how much the deductions are from the Medicare Part B premium. And remember, this is the new premium, which will be deducting your benefits even more than in 2025, which is super annoying. But at the end of the day, it's also going to break it down into one simple line item and point out exactly how much you're going to be receiving. So it's going to tell you exactly the dollar amount to the exact dollar of how much you will be receiving from Social Security every single month through the entire year of 2026. Yes, 2026. Okay, now this is the letter. We get it every year right around this time. Now it depends on where you are around the country and your exact location, things like that. But it generally starts arriving kind of right around now, out until kind of mid-December or so. It's about a 2-week time frame in which it kind of arrives from beneficiaries, okay? That's arriving like now. Just pay attention to that. Now, a couple of things I want to point out super fast. It is so easy to take this letter and feel like, oh man, they didn't give us enough, they're taking too much, my benefit isn't high enough, things like this. It's easy to feel that way and take the letter and throw it in the burn pile. I know, especially this time of year, right? It's nice to have a little, the fireplace going, stuff like that. It's kind of nice, and it's easy to just chuck it in there and be like, this is not enough, I don't care, burn it, right? It's easy to feel that way. I'm right there with you, okay? Why do I think I say that sometimes? Do you think I've done it in my life? Of course I have, right? Anyway, point being is that here is what I would recommend for you. Please, you don't have to do this, but I would suggest this. Hold on to the letter. Why? It is essentially your proof of benefit. Now, obviously, there's other ways to prove your benefits as well, but this is a nice little way to say, look, this is how much I'm going to be getting, or I am currently getting every single month in the year of 2026. It's a good record to have on file, and basically just to know how much you can expect every single month going forward for the entire year of 2026. Okay, it's a nice little record to have. Now, there's more official documentation that you could easily get or that you will be getting here as well, documenting exactly how much you have been paid and how much you will be getting paid from Social Security. But this is a nice document to have. I would highly recommend holding on to this. Now, I also want to point out as well some different details, which is going forward in 2026, we don't know what's going to happen. However, in the year of 2025, there were multiple instances of them talking about the distribution of a little stimulus, the distribution of a little rebate, giving some tariff-induced rebate money back, giving some Doge savings money back. The talk about stimulus, all kinds of stuff like this, okay? There's been discussion of this. Remember, what predicates and determines somebody's eligibility to receive any type of stimulus? Is it just like waking up in the morning and being like, well, I'm here today, that means I get a stimulus? No, it's not what it's about. It's about income. That's what they care about, income, okay? Well, my point being is that if we get into an environment where maybe a little stimulus is provided in 2026. I don't know. All I'm saying is that if that were to be the case, you got to know where your income sits in relation to the thresholds they put in place to determine are you eligible or not. Okay? Well, I'm not sure about you, but this would be a great document to have at your disposal to whip out at any given point and be like, hey, what's my income again? Oh, yeah, I guess I am below the threshold or whatever it happens to be. Okay? Point being is that it's a nice document to have. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. It's not my style. I'm giving recommendations, just hoping to help you in any way possible to make your life a whole lot easier. I'm just saying, hold on to the document. Stick it away in a folder. Throw it in a closet. Put it somewhere. I don't know. That's where I keep my stuff, is in a closet. I know. I have a couple folders. I literally have different folders for different things. I have a Social Security dedicated folder, and I literally just take any documents I get from Social Security, stick them in the folder, then they're all organized together, and I have access to them. I have years and years and years and years of records of different documents I've received from Social Security. Anything that I receive, this document that I'm talking about right now, that we all get this time of year, I have a lot of these. I have literally all of them saved going back to the very first year that I started getting benefits, which was actually kind of a lot of years ago now. Anyway, I have all of these saved because it's honestly kind of interesting to go back and look at those every so often too as well. But, not just for that reason, but it's just a nice piece of documentation to have. And then you can see exactly. Now, another thing I want you to look at really quickly. They don't make mistakes all that often, but believe it or not, Social Security makes mistakes sometimes. Huh? They do? Yeah, they make mistakes sometimes, okay? When you get this document, look through it, please, and make sure that the numbers that you're seeing on your document are accurate, okay? If it means you have to calculate your own numbers, then do it. That's okay. But my point being is that look through it and make sure that it looks legit and accurate, and there are no discrepancies or errors, as in typos or anything with your benefit, okay? Catch it before it's potentially a problem. This is going to be very few people out there, if anybody at all, but I'm saying they do make mistakes sometimes. Just take the 5 seconds that it takes, read through the document, make sure that the numbers pertaining to your benefit, your gross benefit, your COLA raise, the Medicare Part B premium deduction, your take-home or deposit amount that you will be receiving, make sure that all of this is fully accurate and that it's consistent with what you're calculating as well. Make sure that that's right. If it happens to be wrong, please call Social Security right away and say, hey, yo, agent person, we got a problem. Look into this. We got a problem. I got this letter. The numbers are not accurate. Call them and get that adjusted and or looked at before we get into the new year and you start getting your new benefit. Okay? Make sense? It's a lot easier to get it corrected now than after you start getting benefits in the new amount or whatever it happens to be, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh wait, it's wrong. Yeah, now you got to go back and not only get it corrected, but also try to get some money back from them too. Good luck with that. Yeah, good luck, right? Anyway, my point being is that we all need to be our best advocates for ourselves. And I know I'm here for you. I'm advocating for you in any way that I possibly can. But my point also is that we got to advocate for ourselves and look out for our own personal situation and our own benefits, because they're not calling people. They're not knocking on doors. They don't give a rip about us for the most part. They're literally just the facilitator of check disbursements. That's about it. The collection and the disbursements of money and checks to beneficiaries. Anyway, please do yourself a favor and, well, number one, call that phone number if you have not done so. If you're on Medicare, call that number. What are you still doing watching this video? Seriously, right? If you're on Medicare and if you have not called that phone number right there, I urge you, pull out your phone right here, right now. It's probably sitting on your lap. You're probably holding on to it. You probably got it sitting on the table next to you. Literally, it's within reach. That's what I'm saying. If it's not already in your hand right now, whip out your phone, call that number right now. Call that, have a free review, make sure that you're properly covered, and see what else they can do for you. Okay, bring your list of questions, bring your wish list, tell them exactly what you want from your plan, and they will find you the best options for your personal situation. Okay, that's number one. Next, when you get your letter, whenever it arrives here, just look through it, make sure it all looks good and accurate. Next, drop some comments down below. Let me know how it goes after you talk to them. Use the word chapter in your comment, and I would love to give you a shout out and feature you in an upcoming video. Otherwise, let me know what other questions, comments, concerns you have, and I'll do my best to answer those for you, or come back in a dedicated video or live stream and do what I can for you here in this community. All right, anyway, hope this helps you. Happy holidays as always. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you're on Medicare, please call that. It's for you. Save yourself a huge headache, ton of frustration, and just ensure yourself that you're properly covered. Also, if you know anybody currently on Medicare right now, please share that phone number with them. Okay, it's so incredibly important. Share that phone number with them. Make sure that they're properly covered. Have them call. Just send the phone number to them. Tell them to call so they can get some free help with their Medicare. And who knows, if they are like the average person out there saving $1,100, maybe they'll also give you a treat or something. Maybe they'll help you out somehow. Who knows? Maybe they'll treat you to a dinner or a snack or a treat or something. Who knows? All I'm saying is that help some people out, okay? Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Please share the video, big share button down below. Check out the well over 6,000 videos here on the channel in the video library. Down below in the description, I've hand-selected some popular videos for you there. Otherwise, down below at the top of the chat box as well, or the description, I should say. Sorry, not description. The comment section, there's some hand-selected videos for you there. Check those out. Otherwise, until next time, have a good one, take care, and I hope to see you again soon.